Hi, this is Jan of the Jan Files. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I am here today because I want to tell you why I think we're here. When I mean we're here, what I mean is ICE attacking people, killing people, torturing people in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and other places. We're still in the early days of this, folks. And unless something happens, I don't think this is going to get any better anytime soon. And the reason I say that is because I don't think this is about immigration. I think that is a ruse. I think the real reason behind all of this is to solidify white nationalism, white Christian power. And I believe that they're using this as an excuse to go after brown and black people. And I also say that women are also under the gun. Now, why do I say that? Well, because their whole philosophy eventually is that women should stay home, not work, not vote. And this is out there. I'm not making this crap up. And I think this whole thing with ICE, and they're going to add more, what do you want to call them, goons to their squad, is because they want to shut down dissent. They want to shut down our right to free speech. They want to control the media. I mean, this is all part of fascism, but there's a reason behind it. And it's, like I said, it's not people coming across our borders who are criminals, because mostly they're not arresting criminals. We all know this, right? It's like some absurd low percent, like, I don't want to say the wrong number, but it's a low percent, okay, of the people they have so far captured and killed are not criminals. And so this, for me, is a wake-up call. Because, a lot of white people think they're safe. And for the most part, we are. Let's be real. I mean, we have white privilege. We don't experience the same level of fear of any brown or black person, even normally. Now, people are afraid to leave their homes. And I'm not talking about white people. And the reality is that white people are still back here going, oh, this is some. A lot of white people are going, yay, this is what I voted for. But others are going, whoa, what's happening? And yes, we should protest. We should do something, but I don't know what to do. Okay? And I don't want to put myself in harm's way. So what do? I don't know. Here's the answer I keep coming up with. Do something. And there's many things you can do. But let me go back to the main thread of this, is that this is an attempt to consolidate this country as a white, Christian, nationalist, authoritarian government. Because what they want to do is they want to take away every single right that we have to be who we are, to say what we think, to live how we want. It includes why they've gone after gay people. It includes especially transgender people. What they're doing to them is horrible. Where they're going after, obviously they already limited our right to an abortion, which is health care for women. Many women are dying. They have already, this is all part of their goal. And they set this out. The Heritage Foundation, all their goons, have thought about this and planned this out since the days of Reagan. And so what they're doing is they're marching to their destination. And we're all just going, what the hell is happening? Well, even we didn't think Trump would be this bad. Some of us did, folks, but not most of us. But anyway, their attempt is to silence us, to enslave people. And I absolutely believe this. I believe they totally want to go backwards and they don't want to move forwards. This whole idea of allowing people to be their best, by supporting people, to allow diversity, equity, inclusion, which is to mean that everyone gets an opportunity. It doesn't mean that unqualified people get a job. That's ludicrous. It's stupid. And if we ever want to see unqualified people getting a job, you should look at the entire fucking cabinet. Okay? Not one of them is qualified to be in the seat they are. Not one. Most of them are Fox News hosts. I know, whatever, I can exaggerate, but you get my drift. The point here is you must see this. If you don't, you're being delusional. This isn't about, for the Hispanics sitting there, well, my family came in the right way. Well, folks, how many of your family are now being deported? Okay? And the point is, they're also taking people who are doing it the right way, who are legalized residents. I mean, the ICE is breaking the law at every turn, and nobody is doing anything about it. Not the Democrats, not the police departments, and not the state police. It is the people who are rising. And if you want to be a part of this, you too need to rise. If you think you're going to be spared this, you better have a lot of fucking money. That's all I can say. Because they will come for you. Whether they come for you in terms of your color, or they come in turn for you for speaking out. And obviously, people like me, I'm speaking out. I don't know what could happen, and I think I said this before, I don't consider myself anywhere in harm's way as I do brown and black people. What is happening is a scourge on this nation. And if you aren't figuring this out, and if you are understanding that this is about a complete authoritarian Christian government, which honestly, Christian and authoritarian are oxymorons, right? But they don't see it that way. They don't see themselves as faux Christian, which to a person they are. Christians don't lie. We're not supposed to lie. They're not supposed to turn their cheek on their neighbors. They're supposed to help their neighbors. They're supposed to be there for the poor. They don't want anything about this. They don't want to see the poor people. They don't want to help poor people. They want nothing to do with the less fortunate. And that is a tenet of being a Christian. And so this idea, this whole thing of this is the world we're creating, I call bullshit. This is really dominated in white nationalism and the male patriarchy. And if you aren't aware that one way or another you're going to get caught up in this if you're not a white male, then you're fooling yourself. You're absolutely fooling yourself. And so I need you to look sometimes in the eyes of these people who they're dragging off, who they're beating up, who they're killing, and really understand that these are moms and dads, their sisters and brothers, their children, their aunts and uncles, just like you have. And just think, I want you to think for half a second, close your eyes and just think what that would be like. Somebody comes banging on your door and says they're coming in after you. They don't have a warrant. They just say you have to legally comply because we have guns, and if you don't, you're going to be subject to whatever we decide we can do. And we know that nobody's going to stop us. Can you imagine that? Think about it. Think about it being your kid. Can you even imagine if somebody grabbed your 14-year-old or your 13-year-old and you didn't know where they were? I don't think enough people are stepping in other people's shoes because you would be more outraged. You'd want to do more. You'd want to find more courage. Because I'm still hearing far too many white people not wanting to engage. And I call shame on you. We all have to step up and get this the fuck right. And we're not. And as I said once again, the Democrats should be called and told to defund ICE. And if that means shutting the damn government down, then do it. We are in a place where we have to take major actions. And if we don't, we will never have the opportunity to do so again. That is my belief. Take care.